Before we start our lesson, let's see how reversible and irreversible reactions can teach us an important lesson in Islam. In a reversible reaction, product can return to reactants. Similarly, when a believer makes a mistake, Allah give him the chance to turn back to Him and seek forgiveness. Indeed, Allah loves those who turn back to Him and purify themselves. Surah Al-Baqarah. In an irreversible reaction, product cannot return to reactants. Likewise, on the day of judgment, deeds cannot be undone. That mankind will proceed in groups to be shown their deeds. In this world, Allah allows reversibility through turning back to Him and seek forgiveness. But in the hereafter, many actions become irreversible and everyone will face the result of their deeds.
Today we'll learn about reversible and irreversible reaction. Reactant are the starting material, product are the new substance formed. If product can change back to the reactant reversible, if not irreversible, so let's understand it will different examples.
Reversible is represented by double arrow or irreversible represented by single.
This is a balloon already filled with air. If I release the air, the balloon will shrink back to its smaller size. And again, I can blow air inside it to make it big. This process can happen many times. The balloon keeps changing. That's why this is called reversible reaction.
I will explain you the example of irreversible reaction. This is a balloon, it is filled with air, but if I burst it, it will not come back to its original position. The change is permanent and it will not come back to its original position.
Now observe, when we add baking soda into vinegar, bubbles of gas are formed. Can we get vinegar and soda back from the bubbles? Reactant, vinegar and baking soda. Product, carbon dioxide gas and solution. This is irreversible.
This is salt and this is water. Now I mix it properly. The salt mixed in water and I want to separate. It is separate by evaporation method. This is a reversible chain that I mix salt in water and separate it.
I take a paper and fold it. Now open it again. Did it come back to the same?
Yes.
So it is reversible reaction.
I take a paper and tear it. Did it come back to the same?
No.
It is permanent chain. So it is irreversible reaction. I explain the example of reversible change. I write on board, then erase it. If I want, I can write it back. It is reversible change.
I write with marker something on this paper. Now I wanted to convert it on its original position, but it will not able to convert it back because that's why it is irreversible reaction.